Greg, you were very nitty-gritty. So Greg was, if you guys noticed, Greg was doing he was doing a beta on the pathways. You guys are now going back to the very beginning. You're being rebirthed, if you will. So I knew that about you. So, and what you wanted to be able to do was do a creative approach to the icebreaker. So I think I'll agree that was very creative. So when you and I spoke last night, you wanted to do 4 things with your goal, right? You wanted to make sure you were successful in delivering the material, so you could remember what you were talking about. You want to make sure there's a little bit of humor, so was it interesting to you and the group and us? And did we get it and how he was trying to get accomplished your purpose, if you will? Then you want to make sure you had a good conclusion. So let's kind of walk through that. From a delivery standpoint, I think you owned it. You know, I think the one part you mentioned you were struggling to remember your material. There's a couple times I knew you were looking for your response, but you did a great job of using patience and just reflecting, which I need to kind of emulate you at that. So when you were struggling to find out what's my next word, you stopped, you were patient, and it seemed so natural. So you did a great job of that. But I think you owned the presence of it. Felt like you had the speech going on for the last several weeks. I think you did a great job on that. The humor. One of the things I really enjoy about your humor is that it's natural for you, and the way you used your voice and your facial qualities to make sure you got a point across. It wasn't even funny, but the way you used your voice and you looked back and you raised your eyebrows. That was very funny to me. I thought it was great. In terms of you grind your teeth and your pockets of fat and your brink of insanity for kids was very funny. It didn't make me bust out laughing, but I thought it was humorous. I thought you did a great job on that. So the process, did we get it, if you will? Did we get the process of kind of going through there? I think it was so unique. I mean, what's the best part about being your mentee, if you will, is learning how you're just so natural up here. And so your creative approach to taking this process of an icebreaker, which is what do we know about Greg? That was just so fun and so refreshing how you did that. So the last part was, did you nail the landing? I think one thing you could have done differently for me would be is summarized by saying, I'm Greg, I'm Spanish, and I'm here. You know, that would have been a great way to finalize it. But I think you nailed it, enjoyed it, and it was a pleasure being your evaluator today. Thank you.